Good morning, this is Vicki.
And this is Jo.
And we're the Two Natural Ladies.
And we talk about the good news we all need and ways of getting the most out of life.
We help people with practical, uplifting ways we can all make a difference.
And we're striving for better, not perfect.
And we love a good laugh. Please enjoy the show.
I think it's time I think we need a very dramatic...
Drum roll.
Yes, very dramatic music here.
Right.
And, well, that was kind of dramatic what we had
Yes,
just
it
then
was.
from Formidable Vegetables.
Yes.
So it's time for Jo's Soapbox.
Woo! And it's perfect that we just had something on climate change and the climate, because what I'm talking about is Australian biodiversity, which is magnificent and it's unique and it should be treasured by all. And it's a huge part of what makes Australia Australia. And more than 80% of the continent's animals and plants are found nowhere else on Earth except in Australia. So how cool is that? But our environmental laws are failing to protect these unique treasures. The Samuel Review makes 38 recommendations for a package of reforms in the Environmental Protection, Biodiversity, Conservation Act, I think that is the right words, EPBC Act, including 22 priorities for immediate action, which it considers necessary to resolve the fundamental inadequacies leading to Australia's growing environmental decline. The reason why I'm doing this is that I've actually talked about this a number of times, this Act, and every 10 years it's re-looked at, and unfortunately every 10 years, fortunately every 10 years, great recommendations are made and then nothing happens. And the problem is we've got to do something now. And I if anybody's watched any of David Attenborough's stuff or Damon Gameau, or there's so many different environmentalists that will say, now's the time, guys. We really do have to do something. There's so many things that we need to do that will clearly protect our wildlife, critical habitat and world and national heritage.
Maybe we need to not be making decisions in a building in the city and actually go out in the field and have a little powwow out there.
That could be the thing. I think the people who did the review did the powwow out there, but the people who actually make the decisions and choose what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I don't think we even need to be concerned about who it is, because, you and I know, we all know, we're in different spaces at different times.
Yes.
If we're out in the bush, we're appreciating the bush. If we're in the pub, we're appreciating the beer or the wine or whatever, or the live music.
Yep.
If we're in the city in our suits and ties and,
which we are so often.
Oh, very often. We're in a different mode.
Yes.
So it's actually about creating an environment that works when we're making these decisions.
No, I think that's a great idea. I can actually see the round table, the chairs in the environment, in the wilderness somewhere.
Okay, well let's have a chat to Dan and Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that.
Yep.
And all the other premiers. Yep. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because the thing is, and I really like this, strengthen community rights so we can meaningfully participate in decisions about protecting our environment, and legal rights to challenge bad or poorly made decisions. I think that's the other thing. So often we talk about what we feel we can do and what control we feel we have. And I certainly feel in this area, I feel like I have no control on this. I can talk about it on the radio. That's the best I can do. Maybe put something on Facebook to actually have people listen and hear and think, oh my gosh, we need to do something about it.
Well, that's right. And the greatest change we could make is from the community.
Yes.
And actually, I've been talking to Damien Williams, who has a bit of understanding of how all this works, which I don't.
Yes.
But, rather than the top-down approach, the bottom-up approach.
Yes. Just the government finally released the long-awaited report of the independent review of Australia's environmental law, the Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act. I got it right. Over 30,000 scientists, law experts and community members, including hundreds of Wilderness Society supporters like us, made submissions into this review. The question is, will the government listen? It's been 115 days since the government received the report and nearly a month since they publicly released it. Nothing's happened. So really, please, everybody who's listening, just contact your local member or just anything. Look up any wilderness, Conservation International, any of our conservation groups, and they will have a page where you can just sign a petition. Even that will make a difference, because the more people who say, we've got to do something about this, the more likely the government will listen to it.
The most basic level is we start talking about it.
Exactly.
Yes. And that way you start a process where more people are thinking about it, and ideas come from talking about it. I just had a good idea, I thought, just from talking to you here.
Yes. Exactly. Do something. Do something, whether it's talk about it, write about it, ring somebody about it. Yeah. Beautiful.
And we don't have to make anybody wrong. That's why I like my idea, actually, because it's actually the structure that we've created that doesn't work.
And look, I totally get, I would not want to be the Prime Minister or the Premier personally, because you have people from all different spheres of our world.
With agendas.
With their own agendas, that's right. And they're everybody's trying to get their piece of the pie, and that's the way it would feel, that we can't do it all. I think we can. I think we can be inclusive, and unfortunately it is a bit like the person who screams the loudest is the one that's going to get heard. And this whole thing of economy and the environment can't go hand in hand. Well, just read Kate Rayworth's book on the donut economy, and Meryl Sukumar, who talks about circular economy.
Who we've spoken to recently.
And it all goes together.
Yes. It does so beautifully. And that's the thing. There's always a solution. We just need to be curious enough to find it.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Which brings us to
Clean Up Australia Day. Woohoo.
Yes.
So get involved with Clean Up Australia as a member of the community. So, and you can go to those organised events where you can do your own thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll definitely get out there. Yeah, you can actually create your own. If you go to Clean Up Australia website, you can actually make your own group if you want to, or as Vicki said, just get out there. I'll probably grab my grandson, and anyone else will come, and
be good. Wouldn't it be good? Yeah. Even if I just do my thing walking on the beach, I might pick up 10 that day.
Yes.
But what if we all did the hashtag Let's Do It 321, like a picture? So pick up the rubbish, take a picture of wherever you are, and
hashtag 321. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it 321. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I think I might even do it for an hour.
Oh, okay.
With Jacob.
Yes.
You can just walk around, or half an hour, walk around and just, because he loves it. He really gets.
Well, we want a photo.
You may even get two.
Okay. So Clean Up Australia inspires and empowers communities to clean up, fix up and conserve our environment. So, okay, that sounds good.
You've been listening to the Two Natural Ladies podcast. Visit twonaturalladies.com.au for more information. Thanks for joining us.